Cloud Network channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to install and configure pgadmin 4. This is a version 4 and 19.04, and I'm using Ubuntu 20.04. You can also install in 18.04 and 19.04 also, and install the same you can also in Debian and NSM. Method and procedure are same. This is a website for the pgadmin officially, so there you can go and visit, check about the versions and documentations other. So we have the installations here, the three method. The first method this one, and the second method this one, and then we have the third method also is there. So let's start the first second method for this one. So by importing the key, all those things, if you follow this small step procedure, very few steps are there for the installation first method. So it will be install pgadmin 4 if you follow first method. The second method is to also is there, we can create and also like going to the package, then we need to run, create the repository, all those things, accessing, connecting to database via pgadmin 4, how to connect that one. So this is the procedure is there, and if you get any error or any problem is, you can comment below to my video. So let's start with the first method here. So I'm just importing my key here, opening the terminal and pasting here. So let's check, and it has been added. I will make this my terminal small. Now this is the second step, which I am installing pgadmin 4 from Ubuntu repository. So for that one, just copy and paste it here, so it will be added. So after that, we need to add the repository of the PostgreSQL also. For that one, this is a repository, just copy and paste it here. So once you paste it, let's see what it show. It has been added. Now we need to sudo apt update, type this command and update it. Okay, and then this is the installation part, main part of the pgadmin 4 became. So either you can copy and install this one command, or also you can use this command, anyone you can copy and install it. I'm copying this one and installing. Once update finishes means I will put it that command for installing. Okay, so then we'll check the Apache status, and then we'll allow the firewall. Here is a HTTP and HTTP both. Then we are going to check in the browser, then entering the email ID and the strong password there. Okay, so let's check about that one. Enter, which I told you. So press yes and proceed it. So it will be installed. Along with that, sub packages also will be installed, extra packages. Then after that, we're going to use sudo and then this command to check the status of Apache. So it may take some time here. Initial email ID for the Postgre, which I'm not changing here. And if you want to put different email ID, just replace this one and you can add it. Here on the screen you can see this is the IT Cloud Net which I have given you. So in place of that one, you can add it here, but by default I'm keeping this one only, Postgre at localhost. Okay, so the password for this installation, like I said, after the initially creating, it will be as password, and I am giving the password here. You need to give a strong password here, please remember, and while giving the password you need to remember and need to give a strong password also. So both thing you need to remember when giving the password. So once get it finished, we'll go into the browser. From there we'll check it how the pgadmin will be able to access or not. So let's wait few minutes here. Lots of time here, so remember it's taking lots of time, means you need to be patient for here. So it's taking lots of time here to that, and it's depend upon my internet and the configuration of the system. Just wait for more minutes. Initializing here and setup. I will scrolling up here. After that, it was setup all those three packages, then enabling. After that, application triggering is coming, and then application utilizing all those things one by one is processing. So little bit more time we need to wait. So almost taking 20 minutes to start taken more than, but still initializing. I think it's completed application initialization. So let's check this command, and you can see the Apache running, should run. So after that we'll allow the firewall, and then we're going to log into the browser. So let's wait few minutes here. And let's close this one, and here we need to just copy and enter it. The same for HTTPS. Done. Now here is my browser. So localhost give /pgadmin4, press and enter. In place of localhost you can give IP address also, your system or the laptop or server IP address, and give a /pgadmin4. So it may take some time to come up. So let's check what is, if I miss anything now. So after that we need to log in with the email ID during the installation which we have created, then the password. Install correctly, then I type pgadmin4. Let's check, here it will become admin4. You can see on the screen it's starting the pgadmin4 from the management, from the menu. So in this way also we can do it. It's taking your time there. As you can see, this was the error I was getting. So what I have done is just copy this command in my browser, and after that is got pgadmin lazy loading and the URL here. And also I have been try with this one also, as you can see this one also, and it goes localhost pgadmin4, here is working. And here with the port number also I have tried with that one 505, and it's not working. Instead of 27 you can give localhost also. So login with, I'm going to log in with the post degree here, which I have given the name, and here the password during the installation, and I have been logging here. Specify user does not exist, that means we need to give the post degree at localhost and 123. So let's check, and here we have been logging successfully. So let me try to refresh this page /pgadmin4. So you can see I've been logging here, and this is my dashboard here, and I'm going to check about my ad server here. In here you can give any name here like test, okay, and then what you do is go to the connection here and add the local host here, okay, and give the password during the installation. You know what we have done, you click the save on this one, after that click on save it, okay. So in this way we are creating the connection, but it's not accepting, okay. So if you have a database you can give it here, okay. So this is the part of the installation of the pgadmin4, okay. If you got any error problems you can comment below to my video. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to Cloud Network channel.